Well, today's episode, I'm not gonna say dude or bro a single time in any sentence. I'm limiting the vocabulary. Where's the music? There's the music. All right. Everyone died. That's what I remember. Everyone actually just perished. So, because everyone perished, I believe the things I can do is farm this thingamabob, the sensor bar. I think that's what I got last time. It's an Aleph. I can farm you, get your gears, and I'm gonna just rewind time so I don't gotta refarm my people. Yeah, that's the plan. Refarm everything. Alright. What? I don't have enough. There's not enough. There's not enough. I don't know the lyrics of this song, but you know what I was going for. Ashley. Arrogant senior Ashley. Goal is farm gears. I'm not doing the mission. These missions can go bye-bye. Actually, wait, this one. I can complete that during the... I don't even need to like go in game. I completed that while gearing people. That's insane. Hello, sensor bar. I'm waiting for this because I know for a fact if something goes wrong, you will break out and I do have to fight you. Is that enough? No, it's not. Wait, what's the lyrics of that Kendrick song? Well, I'm gonna Google that right now. Alright, look, the lyrics, I don't think I'm qualified to say them. You can interpret what that means, but... but it's not enough, you know? Man, what are all these bullets? I'm just looking down there. I got all of them now. I have 20 bullets. Stop that. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, parasite tree, you're just gonna be harassing me the entire time? Oh, sacrifice! I should have figured out what this was first before I farmed the other thing. Oh well. Yui is censored to censored. It does black damage. It is obliterating me. Yui's the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yui, why is your sanity like instantly down already? Censored is doing censored, and goodness, that's disgusting. Well, it's censored. I don't know what it's doing. It's just disgusting. Yui, just win. Just win. Just win. Just win. Good job. Why was your sanity like instantly gone? What happened? Is that bait? That's probably bait. That's probably bait. Alright, run that back. Yui is censored to censored. It just eats all of my sanity when I walk in. That's what it is. Alright. Okay, maybe I need someone other than you. Oliver, what's your black defense? 0.4? Yui, what is yours? 0.3. Okay, no. Sensor bar is just OP. What is this? Sensor bar just eats all of the sanity, man. What's with that? That's some BS right there. Okay. So insight or instinct works here. That's pretty bogus if you ask me. It just eats all of the sanity. It's like it's just hungry, I guess. Sensor bar is hungry. It just need. It was so censored. The thing that's doing it's so bad that it eats all your sanity apparently. Why even go back in? Oh yeah, this one. I can get Michaela this because she's immune to sp. Can I give Michaela the heart and the? Michaela is really the super soldier. Where is she? No, I can't. Actually, I cannot give her both the heart and the what is this thing? Behavior adjustment. It does not allow me to do that. Oliver, you can have this, I guess. Punishing Broad is broken out, not a surprise. Alright, technically I did tip for that thing, so technically I don't have to worry out a single thing here. It's just this one and this one. I should have put more people by Mao. I'm realizing my error. Also, people are telling me to let the dog out, and I don't want to let the dog out. Who would let the dog out? Not me, unless I let the dog. Whatever. Sacrifice. Like, why would I sacrifice? It's not telling me why I need a sacrifice. Also, did I ever read the lore for dog? I don't think I did. I don't think I read lore for Parasite Tree. I was too busy fighting Tiferet, probably. You know what? I'll read it if something goes terribly wrong and I have to reset. I'll do that. I want to figure out what sensor bar does first. What to do? Yui is censored to censored. That doesn't tell me anything. It's just saying redacted. It's feeling censored from censored. Censored is doing censored, and goodness, that's it's like it redacted. I don't know what you're telling me, man. What am I supposed to read into here? Other than Yui's getting absolutely blasted by censor bar. Oh, that's bad. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It is just called censored. You cannot get good with this. Oh, cool. So cool, man. I replaced the dude and bro with man. Do I take out man out of the vocabulary too now? I'm censoring man, censoring dude, censoring bro. What other words am I prohibiting the vocabulary from? Seeing as censored bar is going to kill me, probably, maybe. I probably don't want to be hyper-focusing censored bar that much. I think minus 18% is like as comfortable as I want to get with it, because I think it will hurt me. It will absolutely hurt me. So if Mao is alone here, I cannot let you go, cannot let you go, cannot let you go. So I need another person here. But technically, I could just send someone over. Yeah, I think it's fine. I can sense they could get there in time, I think. Oh well, you know, I'll just leave it. Or I could do censored bar one more time and see what happens. Or yes. Yes, playing with fate, taking chances. Man, that is... I said man again. Oh, hold on. We're censoring that one. That is so terrible, dude. I said dude. I ain't censoring that one. You're not hearing that. This is actually miserable. Like, why? The boundary of UE is comfortable. This employee won't return to us easily. Censored has escaped from its containment unit and vagabonds through the facility. Perhaps we'll get to see something interesting for once. It's just their roar, the resonance between you and I, incandescent wisdom. You see, I was taking chances. That was not worth it. Wow. What's it doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did it just one-shot me? Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. Interesting. Oliver's getting pecked to death. And more sensor bars. Look at that. They're crawling everywhere. Look at it go. Anyways, yeah, I tested fate and that did not work. Kind of expected that would happen. Nope, gets a reading now. It's interesting that I could not recover the sanity. It would not let me. Once sanity depleted, it was gone forever. Wait, I'm gonna read dog. Nothing there. An abnormality whose appearance resembles a human, but cannot and should not be human. It periodically devours employees and wears their shell. The skeleton organs are misplaced during the process, so it takes a bizarre form. The abnormality does have a tongue, however, it has no knowledge of speech and as such cannot talk. It can only make meaningless sounds. There's no telling what is inside its shell, but its skin continuously wears down, so there's a need to change and maintain the outer layer. It is insensible to pain. It may break its own bones or cut itself up to escape through a small crevice. Bit by bit, we discover that this abnormality may be evolving. It demonstrates its behavior similar to the character of the person who used a bead shell. It even makes attempts to equate itself with human beings. When it escapes, it wears the skin of the person it killed and mimics them. Then, without any sign or forewarning, it reveals its true second form. In its true second form, its resemblance is much similar to that of humanity in comparison to its earlier form. The new form is confirmed to possess bipedalism, properly aligned organs, and the addition of greater physical strength. All the employers are afraid of this form. A warning of something. It has been confirmed that it has escaped and stood on 2 feet. There is only one thing you can do. Straighten up your posture and gather your hands neatly, and pray to whether you believe and observe the situation as it unfolds. Excerpt from counseling log. Just like how we observe abnormalities as employees, nothing there observes us. Then it puts on the shell of an employee and thinks of itself as the employee that just died. The sight of that thing eating one of us is horrifying beyond words. Just trying to think about it might drive me mad. Heading to its containment to check the state of its shell and is a toil on your mind too. Imagine that a colleague of yours who you chatted with a few days ago is now sitting in that room, neck snapped, guts exposed, walking on all floors, drooling like a beast. Admitted. That's not all. When I was still a new employee, no one else was willing to enter its containment unit, so I was forced to go work with it. Look at that. Minimum wage too, probably. It looked even worse than it does now. It was in the shape of a horribly deformed human. What's worse, it tried to mimic humans. Doing stuff like looking into a mirror, mumbling to itself, or trying to fix its skeletal structure. As if it was trying to mimic us. Who knows? It might get good enough to casually walk among us one day. It's like William Afton. Or like, what, Sister Location? The purple guy. Yeah, that one. Purple guy and William Afton, not two people. I got mixed up, whatever. Warning, only employees level 3 or higher are permitted to read this document. This recording is of a call from the containment unit's emergency phone. Phone systems are installed in every room of abnormalities of risk level HE or higher to enable quick threat response. This is quite long. Okay. Employee 1. Okay, I gotta... Oh, who's employee 1? I don't know who to make for employee 1. I'll make employee 1 Patrick from Swan spelling Lobotomy. Please pick up! Please pick up! This is the containment unit of nothing there.
Hello, this is the emergency response team. What's the problem?
I need a stun gun right now. There's an emergency happening right now.
Can you please specify the reason?
The abnormality.
Sounds of something breaking can be heard.
It's ripping up the employee.
Excuse me.
It's killing my colleague.
We'll respond immediately. Please identify the employee being attacked.
It's, wait 1 sec, the name's redacted. Control team, I'm
Redacted.
also control team.
Confirmed. What's currently happening to your colleague at this exact moment?
Just please, hurry. We need a weapon to control the abnormality.
All noise can be heard, presumably the scream of the colleague.
Oh god, this is...
What's happening?
The abnormality is attacking my colleague. It's literally ripping them apart. I can't do anything. Oh, I repeat, we need a weapon to control the abnormality.
The emergency response team has been dispatched. They'll arrive shortly.
Omitted. Redacted.
What's happening now? Is it still attacking your colleague?
Yeah, oh no. I think it's done now.
Has it stopped attacking?
No, I mean, my colleagues. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead alright.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because he's...
Has he been ripped up somehow? What body parts are damaged?
all of them.
Exit room counseling log. Just like how we observe abnormalities as employees, nothing there observes us. Then it puts on the shell of an employee and thinks of itself as an employee that just died. It mimics it. Did I not just read this? Oh, it continues from that. Okay. Mimics the employee's usual behavior, the way they talk, the likes and dislikes, and every other visible trait. We can only guess how carefully and for how long it has been observing employees to imitate them. What I'm trying to say is, we can't just treat it like some dumb, scary monster. Even now, it could be strolling about wearing the shell of someone we know. This abnormality is becoming more and more like a human. Its transformations is getting faster too. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. If the time comes when we fail to recognize it, this will be the day the company falls. We must stay ever vigilant when dealing with this abnormality. The following is a recording of the abnormal behavior an employee exhibited in their last moments after they became a shell of nothing there. Employee 1 and Employee 2. Alright, we're gonna do Spot, Langlebot, and Patrick.
Manager.
Man, you've been looking for the manager for quite some time, for quite a while now. You've been acting really weird today, you know, with that weird smile and all. ... Anyway, I sure we get pasta in the cafeteria for dinner today. I'd love some of that with thick bacon.
Dude, this is reminding me of that one animation of like lore accurate like SpongeBob and Patrick. I think it's like sea stars eat sponges or something. You know, it's like a really horrific. You know what video I'm talking about? If I can find it, I'll put it in the video.
Oh, we just got an emergency notice. It says the last employee to work with nothing there should get to the counselor's office immediately. Wait,
Wasn't that...
you?
Hey, say something.
Manager.
I'm sorry, SpongeBob. It had to be this way.
Second employee proceeded to take immediate action upon hearing that. However, nothing there tore out of the shell of the first employee, revealing its beginning form. The recording only includes audio files. So what exactly happened, or what kind of behavior the employee exhibited still remains a mystery. The shell with nothing there instead tries its best to make the behavior the employee tried to kill moments ago. The actions of the last employee, it eyed, there were final words, those sort of things. And the many shells carried out one word: manager. Alright, Tree, what you do? This abnormality was created with the idea. You know what? ADD break. You know what? ADD break, whatever. We're just gonna go back in. I'm just gonna feed someone to the dog. I wanna see it. The Mimi cry. Alright, Mao, I think you're qualified. I think you get to upgrade to the Mimi cry now. What do Mimi cry do? Covers 25% of damage dealt to the target as HP. Oh, that's OP. It takes human hide to protect human flesh. To protect humans, you need something made out of humans. You know, this is not the skin of humans. It's still akin to that barrier which protects us. Those using the equipment may lose the last bits of love for humanity they may have left. Wow. I'm just gonna send them to the dog to be eaten alive. I'm just not sorry. Oh, is that a medkit? Well, you're not gonna need that because you're gonna be dead. Owie. Wow. I can hear the thrilling sound of life's end for Charlotte. Nothing there has escaped from its containment and vagabonds through the facility. Perhaps we can see something interesting for once. You missed! Oh, look at the dog. You do 42! 42! Hey, yo, yeah, you got this, Julian. You got this. Howie. What is that? It's cocooning. Wow. It transformed. It's saying hello to me. 102! Bro. Yeah, right, that bro was justified, okay? That one was justified there, dude. That 100 damage! Okay. Like, it's justified to say that lingo now. Like, you see that, right? That's 100 damage? Ow. Hey, yo, run. Hey, yo, get out of there. Just saying hello slashes them and instantly kills them. Do I unpause here and see what happens? I will. Ow. Ow. Oh, dude. That's just all over dead. That wasn't the red shield, that was the black shield. Never mind, that was the red shield. You know what's funny? If I didn't put the little scrub minions, and if I was paying more attention, I could probably actually subdue this thing. I think I can. Yeah, you know, I just want to subdue it. I want to see what happens. I think I can. If I just don't have any, like, crappy min people, because they just die instantly. That thing does 100 damage per hit, dude. Okay. I stopped shielding for 1 second. Ah. Its cocoon gives you resets the health bar. Okay, I was wondering if that was gonna be a thing. Okay, so subduing this thing is really terrible because I'm gonna move away because it's so loud. The first phase, you don't kill in time. Cocoons, full heal. Don't kill cocoon, full heal. Phase 3. Okay, I see. And I don't have enough bullets to probably tank this anymore. Yeah. I'm sure I could kill it. I don't have enough people for it right now. I don't want to try that again. I'm sure I could kill that though, because that's just a damage check, and I don't have enough people for that. I'm very positive of it. I just get more things. It'll die. It'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna read the tree now. That was some interesting experiments. This abnormality was created with the ideas provided by Tumblebugbacker. That LL00LL530. I don't know what that is. An abnormality taking the form of a tree with plentiful leaves. The leaves are lush with a rich green color, creating comfortable ambience. A refreshing flowery scent is carried by a gentle breeze. Employees who made contact with the abnormality stated that it provided them a significant psychological comfort. Such statements were deemed truthful as the employees displayed a visible increase in work efficiency, along with a notable decrease in mental corruption. Excerpt from an employee's diary. First, I thought it was just my imagination from being sleep deprived, but as my body mind got more and more exhausted, the voice calling me got me clearer and clearer. I can help you with your problem. Yeah, that's right. You can help me. What was I worrying about? I can smell a flowery scent. They imported a tree. That tree standing in the middle of the containment unit was such a beautiful sight to behold. I could feel the scent of flowers flit across my face, even though there was no breeze or wind. Smelling that scent for even just a moment makes my attachment for the tree blindly grow. I was very intuitive since my childhood, so I could sense that this artificial attachment was hazardous. Ever since then, I tried everything I could to avoid contact with that tree, making all kinds of excuses whenever I was assigned to work on it. Well, if you put it that way, just this once, okay? Jeez, did that tree do something to you? My colleague's banter gets stuck in my ears. Did it do something? Yes, it did, and it scares me. A few days later, that same colleague has now become a staunch worker wearing a constant smile on his face. I knew he's always been an optimistic person, but I couldn't help but feel uneasy because his face seemed strangely comfortable. Really, do I seem content lately? Well, yeah, well, that's because the tree's helping me out. He answered lightheartedly. From my year's experience, I can say for certain that few people can smile so sincerely while working for this company. That means, when someone keeps smiling at work, it's a sign something went wrong. My suspicion immediately led me to report this behavior to my superior. The answer came sooner than I thought. It said that I am to observe the abnormality myself and file an observation report because there have been several abnormal behaviors related to this tree, which were identified in several other employees, not just the guy reported. The order forced me to finally confront this tree that I'd been avoiding as best as I could. I knew it couldn't pass over to someone else this time. It was no longer a barren, naked tree that I saw the day it was imported. Instead, I saw continuing covered in grass that seemed to be sprawling around the tree. It was just peculiar, since there is no way grass can grow in a containment unit. This facility is completely inorganic. Hello. Have you come in here to receive my blessing too? And when I felt that something was wrong, a voice echoing in my head. It is difficult to decrypt the contents of the diary from this point onward as the writing becomes heavily distorted. I don't know how I wrote the observation report. All that's certain is that I just wrote and what I felt about the tree. This beautiful plan is bringing happiness to every employee of its containment unit. It will soon greatly contribute to humanity's quest for prosperity and advancement. But how could an abnormality be such a good influence on humanity? I just want to help you. A voice without a single speck of malicious intent echoed again in my head. Yes, you're right. You're just helping me. And if you're okay with it, could you bring all your friends who are having a hard time here? I believe I can help them. Yes, this tree will easily bring peace to their mind. Speaking of which, that newbie seemed to be pretty depressed lately. Hey, I know a place that'll make you feel better. Come along if you want to. She followed me without any suspicion. It wasn't hard to bring her to the tree's containment unit. I offered her the tree. She could get better. She will get better. You brought your friend. You were a good child. Let me gift you with something. I can feel something sprouting from my body. I couldn't move my limbs. No, this isn't a bad thing. I am being reborn with the tree. The tree has entered me, transfixed me. We proliferate and become whole. Ah, I can completely feel it now. The tree. Alright, I have to figure out what sensor bar do now. Oh. It's another gamble. I didn't know this. Ada 82. I just realized. Look at the clerk's fits. Oh, don't be so sad. Look at their fits though. It's insane. Look at that. If I sacrifice you to the sensor bar, what happens? Ow. Ew. They did get censored. You're fumbling! You're fumbling! Stop it, stop it, stop it. Wait, can't I cheat with the tree here? Wait. Increase work speed and SP. Yeah, can I do something here? Or just give the bud to Yui and then Yui will be stronger. Oh, I forgot up to give people hypocrisy. Yui has been blessed. Why are you getting obliterated? Am I doing something wrong? Yui, what was that? Oh yeah, I forgot. Which gears did I have to buy? Oh my. Oh wow, I just saw that on the top right. The gears I bought are the same. The gears stay over, but the mission resets when I reset the day. Did you notice that? Oh, that's some BS. So the 3 gears I bought, it doesn't mean it, because like all the gears I bought stay, but I keep resetting the day, which resets the mission, even though I bought the gears and the, you know what I'm saying, right? Like that's so stupid. That's some BS right there. Oh, I get to get all the managerial guidelines now, hooray. The abnormality skill counter can be raised by 1 via a special work type, the sacrifice. Or to satisfy the abnormality, an employee must be selected from a random drawing. Employees at level 4 and lower immediately panic when they encounter the abnormality. When O-0389 escaped, employees of that level show the same response. Oh, okay. Everyone who's a scrub instantly panics and dies, basically. When an employee panics in the containment unit, the club of the counter lowered. When the correct result is bad, the club of the counter lowered. So just don't get a bad and then I'm fine. So that 12% means don't go back in there. Got it. It's okay. I just gotta pace myself with this one and I should be fine. The only problem is I gotta pay attention to the tree 24/7 now, which is like annoying. What the tree doing? That's what the tree doing. Is that OP? It just instantly like went away. Wow, that was OP. Oh, we just don't fail and we're fine. All you have to do, it's really simple actually. Just don't suck. Nice, I like that. Yui, you please, Yui, come on. You suck, Yui. You were so. I guess I could like just throw more people. Yeah, I'll just throw fodder. And I'll just like sacrifice them to censor bar. Oh great, my gears reset again. Oh, they didn't. Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. The gears I buy on the prep menu, they stay. Those gears stay. The gears that I buy during the run, like right now, those do not stay when I reset the day. Okay. That's a little BS, because now this extraction mission is a little bit more annoying to get now, because I have to farm more gears that I didn't really need to farm. I would have had that mission done. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sam. Can I still get Yui even though he's in the... No way. Theta 82. Is that... Wait, what? Beta 80... Oh, that's a scam. That's a scam. Your face is disappearing. Oh. Goodbye. We chance it again. Alpha 83. Hooray! Don't worry, you're only gonna die a miserable death. It's only gonna suck. I have all these scrubs here just for sacrifice potential, no other reason. These little goons, little minions, no gears. You get literally the first one. Do not get a bad. How did you also last time? How did you get a bad? That was like terrible RNG. I have 2 counters. Is the maximum counter 2 then? Or like is there information I'm missing out on? Yui, stop, please. Yui. How does minus 6% make you go from like doing good to you're getting obliterated? Yui, please. Yui. You bastard. You absolute bastard. Who's Orga? Oh, a minion. Goodbye, Orga. Nom nom nom. That is so rude. That is a dilemma right there. Or Yui, literally do not fumble on the first one. Yui, like, you see this? What am I missing out here? Yui's just getting obliterated. Okay, you didn't get a bad at least. Like, what's going on here? Yui. Maximum clip counter is 2. It resists everything. Thank you. Thank you, Alice level thread. Just resist everything. There we go again, Yui. Just don't explode. You're exploding, Yui. Come on. It's only at minus 6%, Yui. Don't fumble. It's not that hard. Okay, I like that. See, it's not that bad. Just don't be terrible. Now the interesting thing I've noticed is why doesn't this thing like I can't see it. Okay, well I don't need to. I get a yes right there, and like I get like no stats from that. Is there a reason for this? Is it because I'm like level 5 and everything? Why doesn't it give me stats? You know what? I trust it. You got this. Okay, I got 3 runs of that. I get a weapon. Censored. That's it. So I can't extract the ego gears for the extraction team because the game is cringe. That's so fun. Like, why is it like this, man? No, I can get. Actually, no, I can get the gear. I can get the gear. How does this work? If you steal the box while I'm there, do you insta kill me? We'll never find out. Dude, they're gunning down the clown. You see that? I don't even gotta do anything. Clerk's got it. Oh wow, what a surprise. Going straight for the Aleph. Oh, I can do the mission. There's hope. This is actually really easy. All I have to do is just don't get unlucky, you know? Everyone's favorite mechanic, RNG. Like you see, even though it was at 0% earlier, I got 18 boxes, meaning I was close to getting a bad. Isn't that great? Look at that. RNG, so fun. I'm gonna get the censored ego weapon, and then I'm completing the day, and I'm bouncing. I'm out of here. I'm getting that memory repository. I want my minions back. Minus 6%, you're doing that better than you were doing at 0%, Yui. Look at that. RNG, fun. Alright, I'm gonna go for 3, because the minus 18%, I don't want to go more than the minus 18%. I think that's, like, too scary. Yui, please! Please, Yui! You see this man, right? You saw that, right? Alright, let's see. Does RNG like me? RNG loves me. Look at that. Isn't this fun? Look at that. I get to reset the day now because the game sucks. Look at that. RNG. Hooray. So fun. Alright, Yui. I'm going to find someone now, replace you with a higher work stat, because apparently 107 isn't high enough for this damn creature. It's cretin. Also, why is there so many, like, stat disparities? Instinct work success 6%. Decreases the cost of reducing ego. Developer team is the one that gives me bullets. Oh, okay, interesting. Defensive multipliers. This one's all offensive. Increases the offensive and defensive capabilities. What? Wait, what? That's... Bro, it's just better than disciplinary and extraction. I use bro again, but... You see what I mean, though? It just gives you both. Because why not? Alright, Gonzalez. You will trade gears with Yui, and I'm going to try and use you because you have a higher percentage chance. Because Yui is fumbling, and RNG is fun. Gonzalez, you got this, surely. It doesn't matter, Gonzalez. Why are you getting obliterated, dude? I said, dude, but it's respectfully like, what is going on here? Like, you see this? What is going on? How is this possible, dude? Censor bar sucks. This is terrible. Is there one for work success rates? I don't believe so. How? Gonzalez. How? You're doing worse than Yui. What is going on here? Alright, Yui, get back here. Apparently, you're doing better than Gonzalez, even though it doesn't make sense statistically. I love RNG. It's my favorite mechanic ever. Thank you. Just gotta deal with this over and over and over until something works. Work success rate plus 10% with the corresponding abnormality. I mean, I'm assuming this one just means for this. But if that 10% is just for everything, it's like, oh, okay, that doesn't make sense to me, but thanks, Sam. Like, how is Yui just doing better when the stat is lower? What is the math with this? Like, is 10% to the corresponding emerald? Does that just mean, like, for everything? Because I read that as it's for, well, it's this one, because it's this gear. No, apparently that 10% is for flat everything, so. At least this one's making my gears cheaper. By 8%. Hooray. Like, Yui just crushes this now, apparently. Like, stage fright is gone, I guess. Like, what is this? Man, this is some BS. That's what this is. This is just some BS, man. Like, I see the minus 12%, and it's just like, I don't want to go for it, but I think I can just because Yui is just OP. And I say that, and now it's like, okay, well, there it is. That's why you don't go for the minus 12%. Unless he comes back. Unless Yui comes back. Come on, 17. Huge. Look at that. Hopeless. P slash. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I wonder if this one cuts your sanity down by percentage, or if this one's by like flat number, or if it's just like a set value. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I send you in back in right now, does it just go back to that bar, or does it, you know, or is it just like a minus like 100 sanity or something? It's not. It's like minus 60 sanity. Yui, what are you doing? Yui, what are you doing? What are you doing, Yui? Oh my, like, RNG is the worst mechanic ever. Why? Hey, look, I'm gonna sacrifice somebody. Watch this. Surprisingly, it wasn't Yui. Goodbye, Alpha 81. Your drip means nothing here. You will be eaten by the censor bar. I don't know what it eats you with, but it's censored, so that's why we don't know. Do you think that was painless? Just wondering, you know? You think that was painless? Or you better not give me the damn dawn, the purple dawn. Was it purple dawn? Purple noon. No, it's a purple noon. You better give me that purple noon. That thing is so stupid. Because it just crushes all the clerks, and then Big Bird decides to break out. You break out, and it's like, I can't do anything about that. It's just wasting time. My favorite. I wasn't paying attention. I was counting the bars in the top left. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 13 per clip ball counter. Or meltdown. So if I kill you, right, do the trees go down? I don't trust that 12% anymore. RNG, man. It is 13 per bar. I never counted that, actually. I just did. Then it's 19. Alright. Not why I say 13? Where did I get 19 from? Whatever. Alright, out of curiosity, right? Who is the one who got... Okay, Daniel. Dude, you're gonna sit on this one, Daniel, for a million years. Have fun. We're gonna come back to that. I'm just gonna remember to never pause the game again. Something is gonna happen to Daniel. I don't know what, but something. Stop that. Alright. Are you excited? Alright, take your guess right now. Is it gonna be yes or no? Take your guess right now. We're gonna find on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That looks like a yes to me. Dang, look at those stats. Okay, so judging from how high these stats go, it does only cap out at level 5s. Right, because this is the same health I would have, same SP I would have if I was level 5. So I can't get any more stats than the already might. That's a little lame. Like, so this only helps like scrubs, basically. Also, what did it say in this machine? It's like people who get more 200 stats, I just die. They vanish the next day. Alright, Daniel, you're gonna vanish. Okay, purple noon is gonna hit because the game hates me, apparently. So that's good news, you know. Purple noon. How many do I need for this? 205. Okay, so I'm gonna go for an 18% then on that, and then I'm just gonna try and get this day over with. How many boxes? 183. Almost there. Almost done. I can leave soon. I'm not gonna get to that purple noon. I don't want to deal with. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna memory repository. Okay, whatever. Yes. I'm done. I'm free. Yep, they're just gonna drop in and kill everyone. Big Bird's gonna break out. I'm just gonna try to get out of here. Wow, Big Bird didn't break out instantly. I'm impressed. Well, Big Bird had to escape. Alright. It doesn't matter which one I pick here because I'm gonna memory repository. So, what is it? D09104. Is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolute rock bottom? Not a single way out of sight? 979. And the prayer shall inevitably end with eternal service to worshipper. 978. The final chapter ends with the phrase born again. Born again. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much so that I was able to find my raison d'etre, I don't know how to pronounce it, without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if this script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end, just so that you could tie me into this knot. If so, would it be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time? ... Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born of my own free will? Looking at the headstones in this place, are you? It is only natural to find them respectable to see. There used to be times where I spent the whole day reading all the meaningless letters written there. These are also coffins, their death itself, and they represent the possibilities birth can bring at the same time. I have been guarding their coffins for countless years, carrying out consecrations for those who do not even have the privilege to depart for an afterlife. That is one of the few things I do here. You see, if one spends a long time enough in this graveyard, they can hear the whispers of the dead. The sound of their world is black as pitch. Makes me feel as if I were being filled with nebulous, murky water. You must be starting to get bored, seeing that your eyes are drifting about this place. It isn't often that I've guessed here, and I'd feel bad to only show you these gravestones.
Did you call me later, Bina?
This employee once had his boundary collapsed. What's your name?
It's Nathan.
This man had the task of extracting ego. During extraction, he carelessly peeked into the well, but by luck he survived. To minimize the price he had to pay for looking into the well, he was given the maximum dose of Encavalin, and so, he could barely return to work. However, once one looks through the crack of the boundary, they can never return to the world that they belonged to before. Want to see something interesting? Nathan, can you describe what you saw to the manager? The scenery you witnessed with your own eyes, but had to forget at all costs?
From within the tombstones, inside them are those who sleep are sunken deep.
Those who are dreaming good dreams. At the same time, we call them the well, in the speech of this place.
We have to dredge them up and inject them with cogito.
Now remember, afterwards what? What did you see?
The man, that thing, was behind the slaughter.
Continue.
The man, behind the slaughter, in the well.
He didn't say that. He passed out. Poor thing.
Why did he pass out?
These children cannot disobey me. Even though he wasn't able to complete his sentence. The way he kept trying to speak until he passed out should show you he pushed himself to the limit to obey me. I have seen what poor Sap saw. Hundreds, no thousands of times. Maybe more.
How are you still fine?
So you ask why I can retain enough sanity to have a friendly little conversation with you until now. It is thanks to my mechanical body that I can just barely grasp onto my mind. Yes, this strong, unbending back of mine. However, did you forget that I originate from a human mind as well? ... If there is at least one thing that could be considered fortunate, it is that if I ever were to finally lose my sanity and ran amok through the facility, attempting to bring this entire place down along with you, she will be there to shut me off once more. But if that day truly were to come, I would prefer that you terminated me with your own hands, rather than her.
Dude, why does Bina got the Roblox, like, smile, you know what I'm saying? She got the... You know what face I'm talking about, right?
It's the least you can do as for a person as confined as I.
One can take the word gift literally. A present from the abnormalities is still weaker than the ego equipment. They're still part of the ego retaining the abnormalities. However, that taking too many of such trinkets to hold egos may cause one's own colors to be muddled and faded. Really, the day with at least one employee who has 4 or more ego gifts. So you decided about an extraction part. No, actually, I'm gonna memory repository because I want my minions back. Checking power grid. Assigning TT2 component. What is this? Ego restoration. 20% chance to recover ego from a dead agent. Well, that's basically 0 if you think about it, because I'm not gonna chance a 25% thing. I just like I said, do it again, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna chance 25%. Oh, they'll die and I keep the gear. No. How about they just don't die in the first place? Separation stability of ego that has been asynchronized for their agents will be enhanced to lower the chance of ego loss. Re-extraction. Reroll the abnormality selection. By implementing a reversible extraction process, the abnormalities can be re-extracted a single time per day. Alright. Gift division. Improve the chance of acquiring ego gifts. By dividing the selection of abnormalities, the probability of an agent acquiring an ego gift will increase. I mean, I'm gonna get one of these two. I choose this one. You know, I want to see what this one does first. And then I'll memory repository. Do I have someone with 4 ego gifts? Man, you asking for a lot, game. 4 ego gifts? Oh, someone has 4 ego gifts. Never mind. Easy. That wasn't even hard. Not even a challenge. What does this do? I'm curious. It's 978. I just want to see. Oh, it's inequipable. The old notes are full of incomprehensible cursive letters and writings. Those who equip notes from a crazed researcher will benefit from a sharp increase in stats related to temperance. You motherfucker. You know what? You know where this would have been useful? Dealing with this thing. I finally got the damn temperance item after I needed it. You bastard. Notes from a crazed researcher. They once belonged to a researcher who had gone mad during their work. It's only been partially deciphered, but it seems most of it relates to the various experiments that were conducted in this place. If ordered to return notes from a crazed researcher within 30 seconds of equipping, the user's skin will start to swell and their body will explode within seconds. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to read censor bar before I reset because I won't be able to. It begins with guilt and confessions of unethical experimentation, but it gradually spirals into madness, overrun with insane and broken incentives of a researcher toward the end. If ordered to return notes from a crazed researcher without performing any sort of managerial work, the user will explode. Hooray. I see that box on the top of 1230. What is this, man? Just keeps going up and up and up and up and up, and like, man, I don't want to do that. The final chapter ends with the phrase "born again." If the user receives a certain amount of damage, they will explode, and the explosion will cover the entire section. The explosion will do massive red damage to all nearby. Wow. Can I suicide bomb then? Can I like throw someone with this and just like have them explode on an entity? One's observational skill will improve just by holding this item. However, if it is returned without fulfilling the yearning for knowledge, the incompetent shall explode. Okay. Sorry. I had to do that. Alright, censor bar, I'm reading you. Any attempts to describe a censor will cause several mental corruption to both the speaker and the listener. Therefore, it is forbidden to record any depictions of the appearance of this censored. All audio and written records should be inspected to ensure that such depictions are deleted from them. All work pertaining to this deletion must be designated to level 5 or higher employees, except from the audio record. A Randy? But what's so for Randy?
It's a shame that we have to send such capable employee like you to its containment unit. Do you have any last words before proceeding? Of course, when I say last words, it's just a precautionary thing. Censored.
Well, it can't be. It can't be helped. I am the employee with the highest resistance against cogito breakdown. I've been apathetic towards everything since I was a kid. People often said I lacked empathy and wasn't normal. Dude, this is the perfect voice, I guess, too. Oh, however, when I got to work here, my abnormal ability became the key to save everyone. This is something that can never be experienced anywhere else. Dude, that's such a good voice for it. I did by accident too.
Let me say this again. While it is true that you have the highest resistance among employees, that's only based on human standards. If you begin to suffer from a surge of intrusive thoughts, or you decide to count down from 10, but fail to remember what even 10 is, or feel an uncontrollable regurgitation of vomit or saliva, or if this place starts to feel like somewhere else other than the company, or you suddenly feel insignificant and think that suffocating is your only hope, you need to leave the containment units immediately. If you tell me that one more time, that'll make it the 13th times you said that now. We cannot monitor you in real time. All cameras are shut off, and your audio record will only be updated after the work is finished. Needless to say, I'm worried about you. Why don't you repeat the instructions I gave you a bit ago? Go in. Don't do the work myself. Accompany employee censored. And observe the work progress. And record everything that happens, even if censored is in danger. The unattended rescue unless ordered otherwise. Wait, is this a different person? I think this is a different person. I couldn't tell because it was just censored. Oh well. Exactly. Our contact will be cut off in 10 seconds. Good luck and Godspeed to your record. I have no regrets. I'd say I'm pretty lucky compared to others. At the very least, I get to leave my last voice record. Well, I say last only as a precaution, but...
Alright. Your record will be eternally archived and all our fellow employees will remember you. 3, 2, 1. End audio receiving.
Andy, that looks just like our censored from a long time ago, doesn't it? I forgot for a moment that only I can see this. Employee censored, who was earthly become censored. It looks like it can even breed. Employee censored, who recently became censored. It's just like the process of censored. I feel a little sick, but I'm good. A small censored came out of employee censored. I can't believe this. Now it's starting to censored. Employee censored. Employee censored is screaming like censored. The cries. Can't you hear them? It reminds me of censored. Sound. Censored.
Who's talking? No, I see. This is our censored. This is the reason censored exists. This is the worst thing I've seen in my life. I can't move. Oh, no, this is the...
Now I see. This is our
Censored.
This is the reason censored exists. It's the worst thing I've seen in my life. I can't even move. Looks like censored has been me its next target. Soon I will censored too. It's getting closer. I'll put the recorder into my censored. I hope this record will help everyone.
Audio cuts off. Even after we adopted the cognition filter, many of our managers have lost their minds. Half of them gone because of censored. Even if we raise the cognition filter to its maximum setting, at the risk of having employees and other abnormalities being perceived as extremely simple objects, the manager will still be driven insane as soon as the abnormality comes into sight. We can't make our manager blind just because of one abnormality. We're stuck in a dilemma. Dilemma, whatever. The only solution we could come up with was at the suggestion of one of our employees. It was to cover the abnormality with a giant set of sensor bars and blurring. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager. It looks like it can even breed. Employee censored, who is... Okay, is this like aliens? Like chest bursters and stuff? And it's like... Or is it like more grotesque? What do y'all think? Where do you think this is going? Like how far down the censored rabbit hole are we going? Like how depraved does this abnormality go? You know what I'm saying? Is it like... Does it just go alien chest burster or does it go further? What do y'all think? Anyways, moving on. I'm never seeing you again. Haha. Actually, I think I might click you if I need to. Whatever, I want my minions back. Guess who's back? Back again. I don't know the rest of the song. I just know that one line. Oh, look, they're all back. Look at that. It's like they never died. I had to rebuy all their gears. Complete a midnight ordeal. 16% chance for gear. Oh my, that goes up way higher.